What if 1. Dark Mark Evans. In this universe, Mark Evans starts as a 10-year-old instead of 12 like in the original series. At 10, Mark was put in Royale Academy after him and his father pushed his mom to put him at Royal Elementary School. In Japan, elementary school finish at 12 years of age. Entering in Royal Academy was a mistake for Mark. He hated it there, especially after discovering how they twisted football and the hate Ray Dark had for him. Mark would train day in and day out with Ray Dark teachings and at home with his grandpa teachings, which he never showed at Royale. His contender for place in squad was King, and not even that, as the hate for the trio of Jude, Samford, and King on his 2-year stay. Some things happened to Mark which were strengthen his body, mind, and technique of football. Learned 2 different techniques: penguin punch, weaker version of penguin the hand, and energy catch, both techniques taught by Ray Dark. He knows he got slightly twisted too, but not in a way to leave his love for football, but in a way of more hunger and a bit seriousness in and out the field. Plus 2 of his friends with him, 2 twin brothers who were center backs, Devin and Irvin Steele, 2 German twins who came in Japan cause of their father work. Story: as Mark with the Steele twins enter in the Raimon school, they weren't impressed. In a week of stay, they all 3 had started a football club with only 9 players. They were the normal 6 plus Mark and the Steele twins. Mark pushes the squad to its limit by having a mix of his grandpa, David Evans, and Ray Dark philosophy of football. This pushes Kevin and Steven where to follow Mark and the Steele twins. Meanwhile, with the fact of this Mark being a less nonsense guy than before, he got them fields where to train at times. This changed the others, making them more prone to training and following Mark decision and leadership. With this, Mark and the Steele twins and the squad itself trained more efficiently and harder. This changes the story, making so that Mark doesn't go to play to the lake, against the elementary school kids, which gets different things. No meeting with bullies. No meeting with Axel. The next day at school, Mark sees Axel being presented by his teacher. While Mark doesn't approach him directly, Mark and Axel both know each other's, with Axel being the known flaming striker of Kirkwood. This changes the facts and more. Mark and the others now inspired to football and to stop the dismantle of the Raimon Football Club. They talk with the coach and principal. They still accept the deal given by Nelly to go against the Royal Academy. Win, the club stays; lose, the club gets dismantled. With the fact of being in squad, the team needs to find only 2 new teammates for the squad to play against Royal Academy. The club, other than Mark and the Steele twins, were demoralized. They were not sure of having a chance at winning against the champions for 40 years in a row of the FF, Football Frontier. Mark goes around trying to get new players, with the fact of being respected more, by the changes of Mark, them getting the field to play and more. Mark and others, they get some players to at least agree to a try for a match. Mark walks to the foot of the tower meeting Axel. Mark: hey, it's good seeing you here. You like coming here? Cause this is my favorite place. Mark walks to Axel still with ball in hands. Have you heard of the game we have against the Royal? Axel eyes widen for a bit. Mark: we don't have enough players. Luckily we have some players who agreed. I'm not 100% sure of it, as we need someone strong, someone with good feet to score goals while I defend the net. Axel glares at Mark. Mark: you are strong. I've seen your shots a lot of time when I was at Royale Elementary School, but I know you left cause of the incident. Axel looks at Mark, his jaw tighten at how Mark used the word incident, almost not serious. Axel: you know a thing? You talk too much. Mark smiles. Mark: well, it's cause it happened the day you were against us, right? Like 41 years ago with the legendary Inazuma 11, who knows, they can be accidents or someone made them, right? Axel closes his hands into fists. He looks at Mark wanting an answer. Mark smiles back. Mark: Ray Dark is behind it, I'm sure of it. Now help me destroy his tyrannical empire, and with proof we can get him into justice, but first we need to beat him on the field. Mark gets his hand out to Axel. Axel is annoyed but accepts before jumping and walking away. After some seconds, Nathan, pushed by the others, starts training with Mark the entire week. The day arrives as the Royale arrives at the field.